All right, here we go. Two burly boys played Pokemon in their youth. One had to grow up, the other stayed true. Now the large grown-up child can name all of them, but the other guy probably 510. Now what can they do? Why don't they review? Now we'll talk about them till we die.
Die? Welcome everybody, I'm Frank.
And I'm Joachim.
And this is your Certified Pokemoment, where we feature and talk about one Pokemon evolution line every single week.
Today's random featured Pokemon is...
What?
Dawnwing's Necrozma.
Holy crap.
Necrozma!
I was just thinking about this recently. If we get Necrozma, we have to talk about like 3 other forms. We
also have to talk about Solgaleo, right?
They're technically different Pokemon. Now, we rolled specifically Dawnwing's Necrozma, which is Necrozma after he's taken over Lunala. But technically, I know this is a fusion.
Oh, God.
But I don't... Since the name is technically Dawnwing's Necrozma...
So we talk about Necrozma.
I think we just talk about Necrozma, save Lunala and Solgaleo for another day.
On the Lunala episode, do we do Solgaleo and Lunala?
Yes.
Okay, thank God.
Yep.
Okay, for some reason, my brain... I forgot that Necrozma... Because it looks like Lunala, my brain was like, oh, this is clearly Lunala.
Right.
But it's technically Necrozma.
Yeah. If it had Lunala in the name, I would have said it was Lunala, but otherwise...
I just forgot. I forgot the name of that Pokemon.
That's fair, and yeah, because Solgaleo and Lunala are technically connected within an evolution line, because of Cosmog and Cosmoem, we get to talk about them together, which is nice. But let's start by...
It's connected to Cosmog and Cosmoem?
Yeah.
Necrozma?
Cosmog... No, not Necrozma. Lunala.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I misspoke.
I'm also just stupid.
We both are. And aren't at the same time.
We're dumb. We're not stupid.
Exactly. This guy gets it. So let's talk about Necrozma. Necrozma is a solo psychic type.
Really?
Yes.
He's not dark type?
Nope.
Kind of just thought Necrozma would be dark.
Well, he's known as the Prism Pokemon, and prisms reflect light. So he's a light type Pokemon. And his cry sounds like this. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like, very Gen 7.
It's like sucking sounds that are in like a little metal reverb.
Sure, that's not the first thought I had, but you know what? I can see it. Now, apparently the cry seems to change a lot between forms. Now, Necrozma does have what I think Cerebi is referring to as an Ultra Burst form. It looks all dragony and everything, and it is now a psychic dragon type in this form. And this Ultra Burst form is commonly noted as like one of the hardest boss battles in all Pokemon. I didn't really have much of a problem with it, but a lot of people say specifically in like Nuzlocke, it is even though this is like the very end of the game, it's like a total Nuzlocke killer. It's one of the hardest boss fights to Nuzlocke. And its cry, it's still known as a Prism Pokemon, and its cry sounds like this. Yeah, that seems a bit different.
It like goes down at the end, I think, more than up.
Yeah.
We're going to listen to it back, and then they're going to be the exact same thing.
Yeah.
They're fine. They're different. One's like...
They gotta be.
One's like at the end, and the other one's like...
Yeah, that. Yeah. You guys heard it. So there are more forms we need to discuss, because in the games, Necrozma can take over, in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon specifically, Necrozma can take over Solgaleo and Lunala. We kind of alluded to that a minute ago. And there is a Duskmane form of freaking Necrozma. That's when he takes over Solgaleo. He stays the Prism Pokemon throughout all of these, by the way, but his type does change to being Psychic Steel as Duskmane, and his cry sounds like this. Ooh.
Oh, that's...
So I wasn't sure if that was like just Solgalio's cry, so we listened to them both back to back. And there's like some pitch differences.
Maybe a reverb added to it, but it's pretty
Yeah.
much just Solgaleo.
Yeah, but warped a little bit, which makes sense. And then, finally, there's Necrozma's Dawn Wings form, in which he becomes Psychic Ghost, and his cry sounds like this.
That one, it does sound like Lunala, but it's definitely different.
More recognizably different, I would say, yeah.
The other one is more like a long, dragged out... I can't do the noise.
Yeah.
And the other one is like...
You sound like a shy guy. Alright, so there we go. We've gotten through all the forms. To change into Ultra Necrozma... I think your Dawn Wings or Duskmane has to use some sort of Z move. I don't know. Cerebi isn't extremely clear on how to make this form change happen. To be fair, I don't even know if it... Yeah, you could use an Ultra Necrozma because you could use its signature Z move in battle. Yeah, I'm unfamiliar with Ultra Necrozma, really, because I never really used it. Once I catch a legendary, I just kind of box it. And on top of that, Ultra Necrozma is not available to get in Gen 8 or Gen 9. Now, you can still get Necrozma, Dawn Wings, and Duskmane, all three of those, but Ultra is just seemingly unavailable.
I think you just use a Z move.
Yeah, we looked it up a little bit.
I barely know. Guys, comment below if you can. Comment.
Yeah.
How the heck does this work?
You can comment on YouTube. If you're listening on YouTube, you can comment if you rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts. Rate 5 stars, please. We really appreciate it. Yes?
I was storing up this question to ask you if you can actually use Ultra Necrozma, but like, okay, you can.
Yeah.
It just sucks that it's locked to Z moves. Z moves suck.
They are, and especially because there are no Z moves anymore, no more Ultra Necrozma.
Yeah.
I'm hoping, like I hope with most everything, that Gen 10 kind of just brings back the ability to use this Pokemon.
Why were Z moves so bad? Because they were just Mega Evolutions, but worse. Like Ultra Necrozma is just a bad Mega Evolution.
Well, I wouldn't say it's a bad Mega. It's just Z moves didn't always change form. It's just a prolonged, really powerful move you can only use once a battle.
Which sucks.
Yeah, especially because some of them, like Light That Burns the Sky, freaking Ultra Necrozmas, takes like 5 minutes to get through. Bit of an over-exaggeration, but like still a really long time just to watch it happen.
Is the Z move, is it like an item they have to hold too?
Yes.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
That's
but
so
are
bad.
like Mega Crystals. You have to
but
hold
like
Mega Crystals.
Megas lasted longer than
Yeah,
one move.
no, you're right. They did last the whole battle.
They were so much more strategic.
Yeah. No, you're totally right about that. I think the point of Z moves that people liked is that sure, there were specific Z moves that Pokemon could use, but then there were general ones. One for every type that any Pokemon could utilize, and that way the Z move could come from anywhere, technically. But you're not going to give all your Pokemon a Z Crystal. Well, during the main story, I gave all my Pokemon a Z Crystal because they didn't really hand out the best items till the end of the game. But in competitive, you'd probably only give 1, maybe 2 Pokemon a Z Crystal back in those days.
Can you only use one Z move?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So but some people during the Mega Evolution times would give 2 of their Pokemon Mega Crystals, so they could, depending on who their opponent had on their teams, they could choose, well, it's better to Mega this one than that one, and so on and so forth. But with that being said, anyway, let's go ahead and move on, and we can talk about abilities.
Woo.
There's only one. And
Throughout all of them?
Throughout Necrozma. Technically, Dawn Wings and Duskmane also do have this ability.
But do they have different abilities as well?
I don't think so. No. Abilities do not change. Yeah. It's literally just the one. And that one is Prism Armor. It reduces the power of super effective moves used against this Pokemon by 25%. Which is really good.
Okay, so a super effective move is usually boosted by what, twice? Two times?
Yes,
or
it's
50%?
2 times.
Okay, it's 2 times, so
two
it's
times,
100%
yeah.
more. Mm-hmm. So it's like just 75% more now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, it could help you to survive. Yeah. I did just check, just in case, Ultra Necrozma does have its own ability. So we're going to talk about that now. It is Neuroforce.
Whoa.
It increases the power of super effective moves used by this Pokemon by 25%. So now it does 125 more damage.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Again, why this Pokemon is so difficult to fight. If it had a super effective move on you, it was a challenge.
Did it know more than psychic moves?
Oh yeah, I mean we can talk about movesets here in a minute if you want.
Yeah.
But let's talk about stats first. Stats. Okay.
You'll probably be doing the stats for all of the forms.
Oh, they are all different. Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do every single one of these. So Necrozma's base stat total is 600. HP 97. Physical attack 107. Defense 101. Special attack 127.
Nice.
So about 20 points higher than its physical attack. Special defense only 89 and speed is 79.
Oh.
So
I wasn't expecting it to be so slow.
It's a little slow.
It's pointy looking, so like my head always thinks pointy means fast.
Yeah, and light is like one of the fastest things on the planet, so you'd think, but
and off the planet.
Then we have for Duskmane, the stats actually go up, base stat total, to 680. So it gains 80 more base stat points. HP stays the same at 97. Physical attack now skyrockets to 157.
Was Solgaleo a physical attacker?
I would imagine so.
Okay, so
yeah.
the split is probably
next
that
to positive.
Dusk Wing is going to be like, or Dawn Wing or whoever. It's going to be the other one.
Yeah, looking at them, they're just opposites. Physical defense for Duskmane, 127. Special attack, 113. Special defense, 109. Speed, 2 points slower, 77. And then, like I said, for Dawn Wings, base stat total is also 680, but everything is flipped. It's still 97 HP and 77 speed, but attack is now 113, defense 109, special attack 157, and special defense 127. Which makes me think that's probably what Solgaleo and Lunala do normally. They probably have the same, like,
base stats,
but they swap them like that.
That's cool. I like that.
And then finally, there is Ultra Necrozma, who has a whopping 754 base stat total.
Is that like the highest base stats of any Pokemon?
It's one of the highest. I'm pretty sure as far as overall base stats, Pokemon like Mega Mewtwo and like Mega Rayquaza like top out the charts. But I think Ultra Necrozma is up there too. HP 97, so that doesn't get any higher. Physical attack 167.
Physical attack?
Physical attack. Defense 97. So defense falls quite a bit. Special attack is also 167.
Okay, because it's both. It's like both Lunala and Solgaleo.
Special defense is also 97, and speed is another whopping 129.
Oh, wow.
Because it is pure light now.
Okay.
It's shed its Prism armor, hey? Like the ability.
Okay, so it was armor before.
Yes.
That's cool.
Hiding inside has always been this dragon. This isn't. I should wait to talk about this in its till alternate forms, but like this is another Pokemon that I think should be like a cosmic type and not psychic, because it's not like a spirit medium. You know, it's not. It doesn't bend spoons.
I think in Japan, psychic is used a lot like with like ESP is like an alien kind of thing. Like what in Dandadan. Spoiler alert. Psychic powers, aliens.
Yeah. Nope, that's very true. Mob Psycho. I feel like they like relate those instincts to like the heavenly body and all that.
I mean, there's aliens in one of the episodes, and I guess they're kind of psychic. right? Are they psychic, the aliens?
Yeah, I think they can. I think they talk to the humans through like psychic.
So like in
force.
Japan, psychic and aliens are kind of like psychics are like an alien thing, whereas in the West, I feel like psychics are more of a spiritual thing.
Yes. So I guess I'm thinking with my Western mind, but I would love to slap Cosmic onto Necrozma in general, especially Ultra Necrozma.
So speaking of slapping Necrozma, I'm just waiting for Dead in the Wet Fed and Dead segment.
Oh yeah, that'll be great. That'll be really quick. All right, we can go ahead and talk about movesets here. Stats are insane, so let's see what it can do with those stats. I'm gonna typically when I talk about move pools, I go to Scarlet and Violet or whatever the most recent game is, just because I like that. But Ultra Necrozma only exists within Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon.
Is Necrozma?
Necrozma you can get in future games, as well as Duskmane and Dawn Wings.
Really?
But Ultra Necrozma, because Z moves aren't around anymore, you can't get them.
You can do Dawn Wing in Scarlet and Violet? Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, I like that.
Oh wait, we didn't do Pokedex entries. Let's do those first. Let's just bounce back and forth between them. I'll start with normal Necrozma. Sun. Reminiscent of the Ultra Beasts, this life form, apparently asleep underground, is thought to have come from another world in ancient times.
It's deep underground, past the bedrock.
Okay.
I can't remember the rest.
Moving on.
Screw the Nether. Yeah.
I do love that song. That's one of my favorites.
Classic Yogscast.
Moon. Light is apparently the source of its energy. It has an extraordinarily vicious disposition and is constantly firing off laser beams. Ultra Sun. It looks somehow pained as it rages around in search of light, which serves as its energy. It's apparently from another world. And finally, Ultra Moon. Light is the source of its energy. If it isn't devouring light, impurities build up in it and on it, and Necrozma darkens and stops moving. Interesting.
Oh, wow. How does it eat light? Can it just like sunbathe, or?
I imagine it just kind of like absorbs it into itself until the light's gone.
But like if there's light coming from the sun, it's like not gonna.
I think that was a worry in the games
that
or
it was
something.
Going to go into the sun and just absorb it.
That it was going to just absorb all light.
But like the sun is constantly emitting light. It would have to go to the.
This is Pokemon.
Yeah,
Jokum.
I know. Okay, I have to throw my brain out.
And I know you didn't play Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon, but there is this other world you travel to where Necrozma had apparently been already, and you go to a city that's devoid of light. Unfortunately, they don't let you wander this city for very long or go very far into it, but like you get to go around this city that has like no light whatsoever.
Are there people who live there?
I think it's implied they were died off because they didn't have any light.
That makes sense.
The like ultra recon squad people are there, and they're kind of like showing you a little bit of it, I think. But all right, you want to do Duskmane?
Sure. Sun, reminiscent of.
Nope.
Right. Oh shoot, damn. Me.
You only.
Oh
have
yeah,
the
they're
Ultras.
only an Ultra Sun. Oh,
yeah.
Ultra Sun. This is its form while it's devouring the light of Solgaleo. Oh, cool. Mm-hmm. It pounces on foes and then slashes them with their claws on its forelimbs and back. Oh, so that's the lore of why it's on them, because it's absorbing their light. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's crazy. This is Necrozma's form while it's absorbing the power of Solgaleo, making it extremely ferocious and impossible to control. That's Ultra Moon.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right.
So is it controlling the Solgaleo?
Yes.
Or is it... Okay,
it's controlling
it. All right.
It's for as sad as a Pokemon game can be, Lily's little pet Cosmog finally like reaches its full potential. It evolves into either Solgaleo or Lunala, depending on what game you have. And then in Ultra Sun or Moon, Necrozma pops out of nowhere. This is where the games really like start to diverge. Necrozma just pops up out of nowhere, takes over one of them, and then like flies off with them basically. And Lily's like, "Oh my gosh, we gotta get him back! My pet just got stolen.
We have to get SpongeBob back."
All right, Dawn Wings. Lunala is I'm sorry, I misspoke. Ultra Sun. Lunala no longer has a will of its own. Now under the control of Necrozma, it continuously expels all of its energy. Ultra Moon. This is its form while it's devouring the light of Lunala. It grasps foes in its giant claws and rips them apart with brute force.
Yeesh.
And then do Ultra Necrozma.
Ultra Sun. This is its form when it has absorbed. This just reminds me of like those like TikTok trends where like this is something when I'm doing this or that. I don't get that. I just see people make fun of it.
Yeah.
This is my hair when I pooped. I don't know.
Okay.
I can't think of anything funny.
All right.
Hey, this is its form when it has absorbed overwhelming light energy. It fires laser beams from all over its body. That's all they have to say from it. It's not just they also don't mention that it's a giant dragon.
Okay. Yeah, come on.
Ultra Moon. The light pouring from all over its body affects living things and nature, impacting them in various ways. Okay.
That's all it says? Yeah. Oh, come on. I expected something better for that. There's not even any other games you can look
That's
at.
how I would describe like a flashlight as that.
Yeah.
If I shine a light at you, it's going to affect you.
It's going to impact me in various ways, I suppose.
Over time, your face will get a little bit warmer, and it might hurt your eyes. If do it right now.
It's super bright in this room. I don't think I'd be that spooked.
I shot you with a light and you didn't even notice. Damn, he's powerful.
All right, let's talk about movesets now. It can learn moves such as Moonlight and Morning Sun, Charge Beam, Mirror Shot. Let's do some more interesting ones. Rock Blast. So interesting. Night Slash, Psycho Cut. There we go. Power Gem. Oh, learn Stealth Rock by level up. That's interesting. Iron Defense, Ring Out, and then at level 73, it gets a move only it can learn called Prismatic Laser. Its base power is 160, not 50, 160, with 100 accuracy, and it is a special psychic type attack. The user shoots powerful lasers using the power of a prism. The user can't move on the next turn. Okay, so you can't attack twice in a row.
But it's like an even better hyper beam?
Yeah, it is a better stab hyper beam. So that's pretty cool. Level up moveset is a bit different in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, actually. Before learning Prismatic Laser at 73, it gets another move only it can learn called... called Photon Geyser. It is another special psychic type attack that does 100 damage with 100 accuracy. The user attacks a target with a pillar of light. This move inflicts attack or special attack damage with whichever stat is higher for the user.
Oh, cool.
That is pretty cool. That's nice. And then as far as TMs go, you get Solar Beam, that makes sense. Hidden Power, Hyper Beam, Earthquake, Psychic, Brick Break, Aerial Ace. You got a pretty diverse move pool here, thankfully. Charge Beam, Brutal Swing, Shadow Claw, Thunder Wave, X Scissor, Rock Slide, Flash Cannon, Dark Pulse. That's pretty cool. And then there's a lot of move tutor attacks that they can learn as well. And again, it gives you an even more diverse moveset. You can get things like Iron Head, Earth Power, Dragon Pulse, Outrage, stuff like that.
So it really does. So you don't know if you're using like Z moves, you don't know which move it's gonna Z moveify because it has such a big move pool.
Yes.
So
that's true. I guess you could technically give it any Z crystal, and without open team sheets back then, in competitive, you'll never know which they have until they use it. So I guess that's kind of cool.
With team sheets. Can you tell what Terra type Pokemon has?
I can't remember. I want to say yes, but I'm not sure. I imagine if you have to know, like, if it has to tell you, like, movesets and items and maybe abilities?
It'd probably tell you Terra type. I feel like that kind of...
Yeah.
That's kind of sad, because one of the cool things about Terra type is you can,
never know what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can surprise your opponent. I don't know. I kind of hope it doesn't. I agree with you on that. All right, and that's movesets. That didn't take that long. Joachim, you want to see these Pokemon shiny forms?
Yes.
All right. Well, my friend. Oh, I just switched from Sun and Moon to Scarlet and Violet, and I think it's actually a little bit of a downgrade. Here you go. Here's what it looks like in Sun and Moon. He gets pretty blue.
Yeah, I like that.
Goes from black to blue. But then you go to his model in Scarlet and Violet, and the blue is a lot less It doesn't pop as much.
Yeah.
It's still not a bad shiny. It just really doesn't pop anymore, which is unfortunate.
Honestly, I don't know. If you showed me that, I'd be like, yeah, that's just Necrozma in different lighting.
I feel like I might think the same thing. Then, I mean, how much do these guys change? Duskwings. Duskwings and Dawnwings are a much more okay change. So, Duskmane becomes pretty red. The Necrozma elements still turn that blue color.
Yeah.
Solgalio's shiny is also very red, so that fits. And then Dawnwings also gets the red.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I honestly prefer the original Dawnwings. I really like Dawnwings Blue.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice, very, very nice blue.
Yeah.
And then Ultra Necrozma also has his own shiny. And I don't know which I like better.
Oh, it's kind of cool. It's like a pure white.
Yeah,
like
I would
and
say
silver.
like a silvery white for sure.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, as
I
opposed to
like
like the yellowish color it is
Yeah.
normally. It's nice.
I think
it's a
they're
very
both
nice
cool.
color change. I agree. They are very cool Pokemon. So Jokum, alternate forms.
No, I'm done. No more.
No more?
No more alternate forms.
You think he's had his fill?
Yes, he's had his fill of light. His time in the light. Oh. No, I can't think of. I mean, it's not that I can't think of what else it could be. It's just he's got like 3 other forms.
I mean, I would just mainly say bring Ultra Necrozma back, you know?
Yeah.
I think that would
Bring back
be
my boy.
important.
But make it like How do you evolve into Duskmane or whatever?
I think you just have to have I want to say you just have to have both in the party, and then you have to have this. Okay, yeah, it's this item. Necrozma has multiple different forms. 2 of its forms require use of the special N Solarizer or N Lunarizer items, as well as having Solgaleo or Lunala.
So,
you have to have a special
do they
item.
count as one Pokemon? Like, so, you have the item, right? Do you use the item on them, and then all of a sudden they just combine, and now they're in your party with a little icon that's like, oh, I'm Dawnwing. Or whatever.
Yeah, it's just their new sprite. It's just
All
the
right.
Dawnwing sprite.
And then, so, can you only have a party of 5, or can you now fill that missing party slot with like?
You can now fill the missing.
Oh, okay, cool. And then then you can give them their item that's like a Z crystal that lets them evolve into Ultra.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes, I'm sure the N Solarizer and Lunarizer are like key items. It's like a key item.
Yeah.
It's similar to the DNA splicer that Kyurem has to use to splice with either Zekrom or Reshiram.
Does Shaman have to hold an item, or is that also like a thing you?
That's a key item.
It's a key item.
It's a Gracidia flower, Gracidia, something like that.
Gracilia or something.
It has a D in it for
Gracidia.
sure.
Oh, okay.
Gracidia, maybe.
But what you just like use it on the Pokemon, and then they turn into Deer Shaman.
Yes, Deer Shaman. And then there are other items that change form, like the Lustrious Orb that turns. Who's Lustrious? Is that Palkia or Giratina?
Palkia, I think, because I think it's the Adamant Orb.
Adamant Orb for Dialga.
Dialga. And then the Grecius.
Grecius. That's Giratina's. Okay, yeah, and those are just normal items. You can give them to the Pokemon, and I think they boost stats if held, as well as change their forms. I'm just not realizing how many legendaries can change forms. It makes me think of the genies, who all can change form with the use of this, like, mirror. And then Hoopa has a bottle that changes his form. Some of these are key items, some aren't. There's so much. I don't know. I don't think Necrozma needs any alternate forms. No. Bring back Ultra Necrozma, and although I think it would be kind of cool. I'd rather see this as fan art, but like imagine Necrozma forms of a lot of other Pokemon.
Like Necrozma, it have to be like a light Pokemon.
I don't know. Yeah, from the
why would he suck them? You know?
Yeah, why would he suck them good?
Why would he suckle on them?
What
other light Pokemon are there?
I think probably a lot of the future Paradox Pokemon emit light.
That's just the futures. Yeah. I want to forget about the Paradox Pokemon. I'm done with them.
You're not done with them.
I'm done with them. I don't need a weird Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff already has an evolution.
Yes.
Also, just confirm that it's imagination.
Yeah.
I hate that it's up in the air.
Yeah, that made me kind of mad. I wish they would have confirmed that fan theory. It's confirmed in our hearts.
Yeah. Oh,
and that's what matters. All right, everybody. Stratamogies. Oh, boy. I think Necrozma was used on some competitive teams at some point back in Gen 7.
What would you do if you you open up Scarlet and you just want to blaze through the game with a Necrozma? What do you do? What's your strat?
I would probably use Duskmane Necrozma because I like Solgaleo a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I'm basically just gonna teach it like Photon Geyser. Jeez, maybe freaking. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta know since there's no. What's its normal moveset, like standard level up when it's not. Okay. In the games, the level up moveset is different. It's not in future games, obviously, because it's only the one game. It's Scarlet and Violet. It's not an Ultra Scarlet and Violet. So yeah, I would teach it Photon Geyser. Oh, it learns these moves a lot later in Scarlet and Violet. It learns Photon Geyser at 72. Psycho Cut. Yeah, there you go. Teach it Psycho Cut. You can learn that at 32. And then just slap a bunch of cool TMs on it, like Brick Break or Shadow Claw, Smart Strike, some of the others I mentioned earlier.
Because you're talking about using it as Solgaleo, right?
Yeah.
So physical attacks are what you're going for.
Absolutely, yeah. You want to make... Oh, this is cool. In Scarlet and Violet, you can, as... how do I put this? You get Solgaleo and Lunala's... I'm forgetting the name of the... What do you call it when the Pokemon learns a move only it can? I am like...
A signature move?
Signature move. Thank you. I've been blanking on that this whole video. You can learn Sunsteel Strike or Moongeist Beam. So Galio and Lunala's signature moves as Duskmane or Dawn Wings.
Because you've absorbed one of them, so like...
Exactly. No. Okay, so that's really cool that'll remain. I would definitely keep one of those, from whichever Pokemon you've absorbed. And then, yeah, just keep running with your physical attacks and sweep through the game, because this is the only Pokemon you're going to need. He is that strong. Is that a good strategy for you, Jokum?
Yeah.
Is that what you would do?
Just give it strong moves.
Yeah.
It doesn't have like a gimmick other than it's
just powerful.
Than its evolutions and powerful. Or air quote evolutions.
Yeah, it's
alternate
brand
forms.
New forms. Which there are a lot of. We're going to have to do the same thing when it comes to Kyurem. That's what I think it was. This is what I was thinking about the other day. Kyurem also has Kyurem White and Kyurem Black. Technically, they're not Zekrom and Reshiram forms. They're Kyurem forms. So that'll be 3 different forms to talk about for Kyurem. But the Zekrom episode is going to be only Zekrom.
Yeah.
So that's different for Solgaleo and Lunala, though, because of the evolution line. I want to go to Bulbapedia. And Jokum, I think you want to hear some Bulbapedia trivia.
I will sit here and listen to you because I love you. You're my boy. And even though you're going to give me the most boring trivia I've ever heard in my goddamn life.
It's Bulbapedia's birthday.
Aw.
Is that today or is it just like its birthday week or something? February 14th.
Yeah, no, that was like 4 days ago.
It
was.
was.
I'm dating the episode.
Yep, oops. Happy birthday, Bulbapedia. Sorry we're late.
How old is it turning?
I think it was like 20. Today marks the 20th anniversary of the launch of Bulbapedia, the world's largest Pokemon wiki.
Wow. But not the best.
Not
Cerebi exists.
Yeah,
I would consider Cerebi a wiki. Oh, no, it's not really a wiki.
It's not a wiki. Yeah. No, I wouldn't say it is. It's just the ultimate source of information. I freaking forgot this thing's name.
Which one, Necrozma?
Yeah, Necrozma.
Necrozma, these nuts.
Anyway, moving on from that, let's see here. What the heck? Did I just open? What is all this? Oh, never mind. Okay, here we go. Necrozma has many differences from the other members of its trio. It counted as a trio with Solgaleo and Lunala, like Rayquaza, Groudon, and Kyogre.
Makes sense.
Definitely, I can see that. I don't know why I never think of it like a trio.
Well, would you consider Kyurem a part of the trio?
Absolutely. Okay. Well, actually, I know the reason why. Necrozma never got its own game. It's Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Zygarde never got its own game.
I know. I guess I do think of them as a proper trio.
Yeah, because it's green. They're very nice colors.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It is the only member to have its own exclusive Z move and Z crystal, so Galio and Lunala share theirs with Duskmane and Dawnwing as Necrozma, respectfully. It is the only one without a pre-evolved form. It is the only member to have more than one signature ability, as it has 2. It is the only one with multiple signature moves, and it is the only one with a base stat that is not a prime number.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay.
That's insane. I like the prime number fact. Necrozma's base form shares its battle theme with Solgaleo and Lunala.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's weird. Necrozma's seen as more of like an adversary in the games. I'm surprised that its base form doesn't have like a more sinister theme. In Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and Pokemon Sword and Shield... Why is this trivia? Necrozma has a catch rate of 255. In Pokemon Sun and Moon, Necrozma has a base experience yield of 120.
You keep spearing me. I would scream like friggin' what's her name? Asuka in that one Evangelion movie.
Yeah!
Frank just shot a spear right through me.
Dawnwing's Necrozma is tied with Giratina, Lunala,
really,
and Shadow Rider Calyrex
Wow.
for the highest base stat total of all Ghost-type Pokemon.
Wait, who?
Oh yeah, now you're interested.
Wait. Of all
Dawnwing's Necrozma.
Oh, it gets the ghost typing from what's his face.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Dawnwing's Necrozma is the only blue ghost type Pokemon.
It's the only blue ghost type Pokemon?
Yep.
There's no other blue. That is that is genuinely kind of interesting.
Huh.
Shiny Litwick?
Nope, orange.
Oh, Shiny Litwick's orange?
Its flame turns orange.
Oh, I thought it was blue for some reason.
Nope. Ultra Necrozma is the only Pokemon with a base stat total of 754 and the only Psychic-type Pokemon with 2 or more pairs of wings. What? I guess all other Psychic types just have the one pair.
Of wings?
Of wings, yeah.
What are you talking about?
Ultra Necrozma has more than one
Amber
pair
doesn't
of
have
wings.
any wings. You make it sound like every other psychic type Pokemon has wings.
No. But Ultra Necrozma has more than one set of wings.
All right, that's crazy. Wow.
Necrozma has the most shapes of all Pokemon with a total of 4 between its different forms.
Jeez. Oh my gosh.
Necrozma's status as an Ultra Beast differs between media. In the core series games, Necrozma is not an Ultra Beast. Beast Balls are ineffective against it, and regular Pokeballs are normally effective against it. Additionally, Necrozma's Pokemon Sun Pokedex entry and Dulce, D-U-L-S-E. What's a Dulce? Oh,
Dolce?
No, it's this guy.
Dulce. Oh, okay.
His name is Dulce.
It might be like Dulce.
Yeah, it might be. But
Dulce.
It's spelt like pulse with a D, so. Okay. What did Dulce have to say about him? Oh no, I lost my place. Thanks a lot, Dulce. Yeah, Dulce clarifies that it is similar to the Ultra Beasts, but not one of them. In Pokemon Home, Necrozma is not registered as a species of Ultra Beast. In the animated series, it, alongside the other members of the Light Trio in their pre-evolved forms, are referred to as Ultra Beasts before their true identities are discovered. Necrozma is given the code name of UB Black.
Ultra Beast Black.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, all Ultra Beasts have, like, a proper, a scientific name, if you will. UB blank. In the Pokemon Adventures manga, Necrozma is considered an Ultra Beast, with Beast Balls being used to attempt and eventually succeed in catching it.
Beast Balls being boozed, okay.
Did I say boozed?
No.
In the TCG,
I just like the 3 Bs.
Duskmane, Dawnwings, and Ultra Necrozma are classified as Ultra Beasts, while its base form is not. Huh. I don't have any, I don't think I have any
just sounds
Dusk
like
Mane or
that
Dawnwing
just sounds
cards.
wrong.
Yeah, it does sound wrong. In Pokemon Duel, all forms of Necrozma are considered Ultra Beasts. Jokum's falling asleep over there. And finally, in Pokemon Go, there's a lot more trivia left.
Oh my god.
In Pokemon Go, Necrozma is not classified as an Ultra Beast. However, because it appears in Ultra Wormhole raid battles, Beast Balls have an increased...
Do they still have those?
I
haven't played
know.
Pokemon Go since it came out. But...
Yeah, I never played Pokemon Go because it only had Gen 1 back in the day, and that bothered me a lot.
Yeah.
Now it has every generation of Pokemon in it. Not all the Pokemon have been introduced, but every generation of Pokemon is in it. And it's just too hot in Florida, too muggy.
Yeah, it's pretty gross in Florida.
What was I saying? Beast Balls have an increased catch rate just as they do for Ultra Beasts. Necrozma has access to the most exclusive Z crystals, with a total of 3. Necrozma's effort values yield of 1 attack and 2 special attack is unique. Mm-hmm. No other Pokemon give out those effort values, Jokum.
That's so interesting. I'm so interested I have to close my eyes.
Of the Pokemon capable of fusion with another Pokemon, Necrozma is the only one that does not have equal base attack and special attack stats.
Wow.
That has an additional transformation and for which the player can legitimately have both fused forms on a single save file due to the fact that each of Necrozma's fusions utilize their own key item.
Holy... Can I curse?
Probably not.
That was terrible.
Couple more.
No!
Necrozma
This
is
trivia
the
is
first
awful.
Pokemon to serve as the main antagonist of a core series game.
Well, there's usually, a person or something?
Yes, usually a person.
I thought it was that one blonde chick.
In Sun and Moon. In Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, she's not as evil. And Necrozma... No, she's not. You would know if you played.
Yeah, I didn't...
And Necrozma...
Should I have played?
You should have.
Really?
Yes. It's like how I used to go see Star Wars movies, even though I wasn't interested in them because of cultural relevancy. You should have been playing the Pokemon games.
I'm good. Just like how I haven't watched anything Star Wars related in years.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm going to keep it that way.
I'm absolutely done.
Sorry, guys.
Duskmane Necrozma is the only Steel-type Pokemon that is not able to learn Steel Beam. Origin. Necrozma could be based on the concept of prisms and light refraction.
No way.
This may tie to Pokemon Sun and Moon being code-named Rainbow, as well as Hawaii, the location Alola was inspired by, being referred to as the Rainbow State.
Yeah.
Its design may also incorporate similarities, both literal and symbolic, to black dwarfs, black holes, or neutron stars.
Keep going.
Which may be represented by the star symbol on the back of its head.
It has a star symbol on the back of its head?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Look it up. Google it.
Look it
Google
up.
it, Joji. My little Juji. My little Jojo.
My head.
Oh, no! We're gonna talk about that later during Red Fed and Dead.
Where is this little star? Is it on the back?
It's
of
on.
its
It's on the
noggin?
back of its big hair. Yeah.
Oh wow, it's a dragon. It's like a broken dragon jaw. Or no. Actually, it's just a dragon head looking down.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
that is pretty cool. There it is.
It's it's white.
It appears on a lot of the posters, and I'm pretty sure that it might happen when Pokemon use Z crystals too, to a certain extent. Ugh, Ultra Necrozma really is sick.
Yeah.
I really hope they bring that back. Funky.
There's a picture that they just sort of photoshopped a bunch of different body parts.
They photoshopped Lunala's wings on a Solgalio's body with the
very front of Solgalio's face with the dragon head of
Necrozma. It's funny looking. Necrozma's concept and design may be inspired by multiple depictions of aliens across various forms of media. This is indicated by its unusually proportioned limbs, large head, and psychic type, which is often associated with intelligence, for aliens are often depicted to have more intellect than humans in science fiction. It also remotely resembles a dragon skeleton, which could correlate to its Pokedex entry in Pokemon Sword, mentioning that it has spent a long time slumbering underground.
Like a dragon.
Like a dragon.
Smaug.
Necrozma's Duskmane and Dawn Wings forms may be based on the concept of solar and lunar eclipses, respectively. The forms' alternate names in Japanese, which are solar eclipse and lunar eclipse, can also be literally translated as eating the sun or moon, reflecting how Necrozma absorbs Solgaleo or Lunala to assume those forms. Its Ultra Necrozma form may be based on giant stars or novae. Supernova with an E at the end. I guess it's
maybe
just,
like supernovae.
Yeah, you're probably right. Supernovae. Design-wise, Duskmane Necrozma and Dawnwings Necrozma retain Solgaleo's lion and Lunala's bat bases, respectively, while Ultra Necrozma resembles a four-winged wyvern. The fact that Necrozma transforms into a dragon type could be based on the legends of the Mo-O. The Mo-O. Mo-O are shape-shifting lizard spirits in Hawaiian mythology.
Oh.
Very interesting.
How far does that similarity go?
For...
Like, do they turn into bats or something? Like, what else do these...
Oh, I
lizards
mean,
do?
I think that's just something that happens in Hawaiian mythology. Alola's based on Hawaii, so Necrozma being able to transform into a dragon-type Pokemon is either a cool coincidence or...
I feel like that could be a coincidence.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But it doesn't matter, because it's so cool.
Exactly. See, Jokum's back on board, guys. Necrozma's original form, resembling an angelic being of light, may be based on the concept of a fallen angel.
Yeah, I like that.
There we go. Specifically, it may draw inspiration from Lucifer.
Yeah.
You know, the devil from the Bible. Who is viewed as a bringer of light and associated with Venus, the third brightest natural object in the sky, behind only the sun and the moon, which are represented by the other two members of the light trio. Huh. Oh my gosh. So, frickin' Necrozma is literally Satan.
Or he's just maybe based off, like, an idea.
Yeah, I know.
Even Lucifer, like, because in the Bible it doesn't call him Lucifer. Lucifer was just sort of added later by fan fiction. You want to look it up?
No, I want to keep the episode
I feel like
going.
that's like Paradise Lost.
Hey, look, you look up the Lucifer TV show.
Hey.
This is going to take a while, Jokum.
Okay. All right, we're not going.
That's going to take a while.
We're going to do this later.
Name origin. Necrozma may be a combination of... I don't know how to say these Greek words. Can you help me out? What the heck is that?
Oh, God. No, just don't read that. Like that?
Yeah.
Yo, you don't have to read that. That's like in Koine Greek or something.
Well,
Or
two
just
Greek words meaning dead. Kuro, which is Japanese for black, and more ancient Greek for prism.
I think it's just regular Greek.
Something prisma for
like
prism.
Necros. I mean, Necros.
Yeah. That would make some
Oh,
more
actually,
sense.
you know what? The one on the right is probably what that spells.
Oh,
Necros.
I understand more now. Yeah, so Necros for
Like
dead,
Necropolis.
Kuro black, and then plasma, the state of the most matter commonly found in stars. It may also involve Project Ozma, an experiment made to search for extraterrestrial life.
Oh, cool.
That is cool. Okay. Wow. That was a lot. Let's see what kind of merch this guy has, though, Jokum.
Merch.
Oh, sorry. Pokemon Center has to verify my device for some reason. All right, here we go. Okay. So there are some TCG-related things, all sold out, of course. There are 3 plushes, one for Necrozma, one for Dawnwings, and one for Duskmane. They're all sold out, but they look pretty good. Duskmane is really cute.
Oh, it is really cute.
That's a really good plush.
Yeah, I was trying to see. He's got like these
$50.
3 little black things coming at the bottom. I was like, that's not like teeth, are they?
Yeah,
they were not teeth.
these no, they're not. These are $50 plushes. Good lord. Okay. And then there is a normal Necrozma pin, just like the kind of like pins you'd get at Disney or something. Very normal. It's like $10. It's cute.
It's just a pin.
Just a pin. I like pins, but I don't care about Necrozma.
Because you're a pinhead. Are people in the pin collecting community, are people who collect pins called do they call themselves pinheads?
I sure hope they do.
That would be amazing.
Let me know down in the comments below.
I'm a bit of a pinhead. I found I was at a fair, or a Renaissance fair in Florida here, and I found a little like a 2009 Disney collecting trading pin puffle from Club Penguin, a little pink puffle, just on the ground. From 2009. And I was like, whoa, I'm gonna keep that.
Wow, so Joachim does like pins. Confirmed.
No, I played Club Penguin a little bit, and it was from 2009, and there's a part of me is like, this is a collector's piece to someone.
Yeah, we got a true pinhead over here.
Thank you. All right, what do you rate him as far as like merch? Well, like, yeah, merch.
B, I guess.
B and merch.
He got stuffed animals for all his forms.
But like he only has representation. What?
That wasn't even on Pokemon Center's website. Is that a toy?
I don't know what that is.
It looks like
Akarotomy, Pokemon Sun and Moon, EHP07. Is this official?
It looks official. Yeah, from Japan at least.
It looks like some kind of it's a toy for Ultra Necrozma.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't realize his eyes were like. Are those Z crystals?
I think they're just prisms.
Prisms, okay. One is like a Lunala prism, the other one is like a Solgaleo prism.
And they have some for Dawn Wings and Duskmane too. Oh, sick.
That looks clean.
Yeah.
Wow.
These are very high quality action figures.
1920? That's not bad.
No, it's not.
What the heck? You can get all three for $68.18. Guys, I'm not one to say go and spend money on stupid little toys, but like
he's so cute. So Galio's so cute.
He does have a cute little face.
All right, Joachim, add him to my cart.
That goes hard. No, as your friend, I'm not going to let you make bad decisions like that.
Thank you. Okay, what are we doing, Joachim? I give him B tier representation.
B tier representation? Okay, sure. I'm fine with that. Now is my part, where I look up his name, look up the name of the Pokemon, and then I scroll until something unsavory pops up.
That's what I was talking about earlier. Is if like it is a Necrozma that's taken over a Rayquaza, I think it'd be cool to see different forms of Necrozma doing that. Oh, look at that statue!
That's really cool.
There's this awesome, like, light-up statue of Necrozma surrounded by this fog of clouds. Ultra Necrozma.
Sold out. Pokemon Scale World Ultra Necrozma. And then number 800. I don't know. It's sold out, guys. But it's so cool.
Dang, that's
sick. Does this website have other, like...
How much are they selling it for? Oh, they do sell a lot of cool toys and statues.
I say only $100. I'm not about to spend $100 on a diorama of a Pokemon.
I would.
But also, Frank, for the love of God.
It's so cool if I had unlimited money, man.
Okay, yeah, if you had unlimited money.
Look at the Arceus one.
Yeah, the Arceus one's cool, too.
No way is that $25. It says from.
Okay, there's this website called Pokemon SW. That's where 51, we're looking at
51.
I mean, that makes sense. It's a really cool...
It's Arceus surrounded by all the plates, then you got...
The Dialga and Palkia are cool, but the Arceus is really just the coolest.
Yeah.
Okay, back to looking for horny Necrozma. Alright, scroll.
Necrozma really did get a lot of cool figures. There's one of him, coming out of goo here, too.
Is this official? What the heck?
Look at that. He's literally, coming out of goo. Black goo.
And his, hands are different looking.
Yeah, they're, very purple. Wow. There's so many cool
Necrozma has a lot of cool figures. That's actually really nice.
And there's a Necrozma taking over Arceus. Fan art.
Oh, here?
Excuse me. Yep, right there.
That one's fine.
I'm not sure there's going to be anything. I don't really know what you can do with Necrozma. He
literally vores light.
Well,
his whole thing is eating.
I guess. I mean, honestly, I guess I am a little surprised I haven't seen any, sexy woman Ultra Necrozma or anything.
Or at least in Necrozma with, a big belly from eating a lion.
I don't want to see any vor. No.
The noise is coming out.
No. That's just the sound of like a dying creature. Oh my gosh, the page it just keeps refreshing, guys. It just keeps giving him more and more images.
Hell yeah. It does feel infinite. I just keep
Yeah.
scrolling.
Oh, wait. There it is. He hit the
This
end.
is AI generated.
And there was nothing.
Guys.
Yes.
Guys, what are we doing here?
We are not looking at sexy fan art of a light dragon.
Guys, he eats light, and he ate a lion, and he also ate a bat. What are we doing here?
Wait, oh, hey, do you guys hear that?
This is the part of the show where the boys discuss how edible the pocket monsters that we focused on won't belong. Turn up and come along to the segment of the show.
Yes, indeed. It is that time of the show where we talk about holy matrimony with this prismatic beauty.
Oh, don't say prismatic.
Why? I'm gonna have a prism.
No, the newest Pokemon set was Prismatic Evolutions, and I couldn't get my hands on it because of scalpers.
So you saved money, is what I heard.
Hey, I make them into YouTube videos, and people like when I do that. It gets me subscribers.
Okay. Okay, Wed. It is a angular being.
Yeah, he's pretty sharp.
She's pretty sharp.
You're right. I'm sure they're
that's a good point.
genderless.
They're genderless. But
Our little NB.
they are. What do you call it? They're
Humanoid?
like,
Human
they're
shape?
In our case, they would present, femme.
Yeah. Yeah, Necrozma is in fact a gender unknown. Hey, how tall do you think Necrozma is?
6 feet.
Taller.
7 feet.
7'10".
Whoa, tall queen.
And then I don't know which is which. I think it's Duskmane is 12'6".
Oh wow.
And Dawn Wings is 13'9".
Wow.
And then do you want to take a gander at how tall Ultra Necrozma is?
20 feet.
20 feet. Try taller.
25.
24 foot and 7 inches. This thing is giant.
Big Pokemon. I like that.
Okay, so.
Okay, again.
Yes.
7'10". I don't want to hold its hands.
Yeah, I can't. You just can't hold its hands.
I don't see any.
I don't want to cuddle with it.
For kissing or other things.
Yeah.
It's kind of pointy in general.
It
I don't
really
wanna-
isn't built for loving, huh?
Its hands are a bit big to help out when you were cooking or the chores in general. It's kind of big to be in the house. This might be by no fault of its at least it's not an animal.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think it might be worse than the mole. Only because the mole has a pulse.
Okay, you got me. That's true.
Again, guys, if this is somehow your first episode, the mole is Excadrill.
Excadrill. Did you almost say Excavalier?
No, Excala. I was going to be like Excaladrill or something.
Oh my gosh. That'd be sick, actually.
Excadrill. I don't know. I think this might be like a 2.5.
I was thinking 2.5. Yeah, I was.
Epic.
Dang. I know it's too big to fit in your house. Ultra Necrozma, though, kind of got some hips going on. Look at that thigh
But it's
gap.
also 24 feet. It's
Gap.
24 feet, and it probably is a blazing beacon of heat energy.
Oh, so warm. That's a 10. Ultra Necrozma's a 10.
No. No, it's not even fitting the house. Ultra Necrozma is not even on my radar. Because then you have to also consider the cat and the bat.
That's not.
All
Base form Necrozma only. It is a 2.5.
Yeah.
Edible.
No, what about Gajinka?
Oh, Gajinka! Yes.
She likes light. So she always wants to sunbathe.
Yeah.
But she's kind of controlling.
I feel like she's controlling. I feel like
on account of the controlling the cat and the bat.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of think she, similarly to what we've talked about with some other Pokemon, I think she kind of saps your energy.
Oh, yeah.
A little draining to be around.
Ooh, draining. But that's not all there is to a
Emotionally draining.
Yeah, no.
She drains your light, man.
That's
I think this is unsuccessful.
That's not a successful marriage.
Yeah.
All right, edible.
No. You can't.
It's I don't even know if it's rocks.
It's all hard shell.
It's just
glass, maybe.
Ancient dragon carapace. I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. There's just nothing we can do with this, y'all. I mean, unless we learn to photosynthesize and eat light.
But like again, its whole thing is eating up
light.
more light than you can eat.
Yeah.
So no. Dead.
0.
Yeah, it's a 0 on the edible.
Deadable?
Deadable?
Nope.
No,
It's not gonna happen. I
No.
can't beat this. I can't beat it in any form.
It's gonna like Dr. Manhattan us away after we ask who Steve Jobs is.
It's literally just gonna put its claws around us, suck all the light out of our bodies, and we're just gonna fall to the ground in a husk.
But like, what happens when it sucks light out? Because like, there's not like inside of me right now, there's no light.
True. So maybe it won't suck the light out. Maybe it'll just use photon geyser and obliterate us in a single hit.
Probably.
It's a little slow, sure, but it's faster than the average human, which I think we deem it like 60.
Yeah, maybe 60. I feel like 55.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's just a 0. And then the other forms, even more of a 0. A metal bat isn't going to improve our chances.
There's not a gun I could buy in America yet that could beat him.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, everybody. At the beginning of this episode, I was really worried we weren't going to hit an hour. Like, we were blazing through everything.
There's still time to chop.
But there is still time to chop. But lo and behold, that trivia section was insanely long.
Oh, my God. Oh, fudge.
Yeah.
It was bad.
But if you did enjoy this episode and you want more Pokemon content, I have a YouTube channel. It's called Let's Be Frank, and I talk about all kinds of Pokemon topics on that channel, but that's not all I talk about. I love talking about Legos and weird and wild creature cards, and I like to cook on the channel. Speaking of which, if you want more Joachim content here,
that's me.
Him and I have a series on the channel called Taboo Foods. We cook really strange or odd things. We have all kinds of fun ideas. We've done tons of episodes in the past. You want to watch us eat grasshopper and cricket tacos, or make the weirdest thing of all, a fruitcake.
We did that on. We did do that on Taboo Foods.
We did do that for Taboo Foods. Yeah. That's like the most normal taboo food we've made.
Well, because fruitcakes suck.
They do. We tried to make it good. Did we succeed? Go watch the episode. But everybody, with all that being said, once again, thank you so very much for listening. This has been your Certified Poke Moment.
Oh, hey, we made Solgaleo.
Meow.